Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be telling you a story, so if you want to hear a little bit more about me, then please keep watching. Also, the makeup details that I'm wearing today, I actually did a tutorial on last night, so if you want to see how to get this look, go ahead and click on the video. It'll be either here or there. I can also link it down below if you want to see it. But let's get into the story. So, I'm in middle school. I'm in 7th grade and had not had a good time so far. So 6th grade, I was pretty much a loner. I was hanging out by myself like every day. I didn't really have any friends. I would read 24/7 in the library. Anytime we had a break that was longer than 5 minutes, anytime lunch came around, just any time where people were supposed to be with their friends, I was in the library by myself in the corner, like reading a magazine or a book or something, just anything. So 6th grade wasn't really fun for me. I kind of didn't have a good transition from elementary to middle school. And then 7th grade came around and I finally had like a group of friends behind me. You know, I never really had that so far in middle school and I didn't think it was going to happen. So when I did finally get friends, I was super juiced. I was back. I was feeling myself again. So that year, I was hanging out with a lot of people. You know, I had my usual friends, which is about 7 to 8 girls. Really nice. And then I had some acquaintances that I had in classes and people that I knew like from elementary school, daycare, things like that. And there was this one particular friend from way back, like in daycare, like we both went to the YMCA as children. And I remember from the YMCA, I wasn't really feeling this girl. Like I didn't really like her, but you know, I mean, we're all going to the same place. We're going to the same school. We go to the same daycare. We live in the same town. So no, like we might as well get along. Like we're not going anywhere. So middle school rolls around. I start hanging out with her just a little bit. Like maybe sometimes if I can't find my friends, we'll have lunch together or something if I see her in line, things like that. We weren't super close, but we were close enough to not ignore each other. So we're in line together and I just remember she was getting on my nerve. Like we had lunch tickets. So I pull out my lunch tickets. I snap one off for today, and then how it worked was you went and you bought your lunch tickets for the entire month, and then day by day you just rip off another lunch ticket for the day that you're going to be turning in and eating. So when I pulled out my wad of lunch tickets, she asked me if she could have a lunch ticket. Just like it was a stick of gum. Like just one day, just you want to just skip lunch, you know? So I'm like, okay, sure. If you don't have lunch, I'm not gonna share with you. You know, I was really selfish at that time, so I was just like, okay, so you know what? You can just have a lunch ticket. Like I'll figure it out. You know. And plus, I had a friend back then. She used to hook it up. She used to give me $1 every day to go to the snack bar and get some hot Cheetos. Thank you. I give her a lunch ticket, and we get in our lines. I'm going to get the nachos. The nachos was bomb. It was so bomb. They had cheese and this ground beef meat stuff. It was good. If I had it today, it would probably be kind of nasty, but back then it was bomb. Like it was way good. I had that every day in middle school. I kid you not. The whole time in the line though, she's just like talking. She's saying jokes that aren't funny. I'm like pretending to laugh. And then at this point, like I've known her so long that when she's annoying me, like I'm gonna show it, you know, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like uncomfortable. No, I want to be like,
okay, can you like shut up because like you're getting on my nerves, you know?
So it's getting to that point and I'm just like completely turned off by this girl. I'm ready to eat with someone else, anyone else.
Please save me.
But for some reason, I go and I sit down at the lunch table with her. So we're carrying our food. I've got my math book, my nachos on top. We're walking to the table. She's got her food. And we both sit down. And then she asked me to open her orange. And this is where it gets
crazy.
She asked me to open her orange. I say, okay, let me try. I'm annoyed that she keeps asking me for things. And she keeps telling me jokes that are not funny. She keeps bugging me while I'm just sitting there being quiet because I'm not really trying to talk to her. Like, just everything's just irritating me about this girl. And then she asked me to do another thing for her. So I'm trying to open the orange. I'm not really trying too hard because, like, I don't care about your orange. So I can't open it. I give it back to her. I'm like, I can't open this. And then she was like, well, you didn't even try. I'm like, basically, I just tossed the orange back at her, and I was like,
I'm gonna start eating my food. Like, bitch, if you don't get this shit out of my face, like, I'm not helping you open your orange.
Of course, I didn't say all that. I just tossed it back, and I was like, well, I just tried, and I couldn't. Like, just like that. And then, because she starts saying some slick shit under her breath.
What did you just fucking say?
Mind you, I'm like 12 years old. I'm in 7th grade. I'm like 12 years old. I'm just like, what the fuck did you say? And I'm tiny, y'all. Like, I'm so small. I'm like a stick, okay? This girl is big. She is big set. Like, I don't know. I'm here, and she's like here. Let me get at the camera for you. She's like here, and she's like heavy set. She's really big, and I'm just a small little stick, and I'm just like, what the fuck did you say? And so she takes my nachos and she flips them. I'm telling you, like, I'm so excited to have this lunch. I just paid for her lunch, and she has the nerve to flip my nachos over. I was fucking pissed. I hopped right up out of that seat, and I went to the other side, and I straight clocked her. That's when we started fighting. I'm not gonna say that I won, but I wasn't taking no shit. Like, I'm small, but if you get me upset, like, it's over. It's so over. So I just started beating on her. I was just wailing on her. She's trying to, like, hug me, and I'm like, I'm small, you know?
So I'm like slipping out.
And I'm like, someone comes and breaks up the fight, like the campus security, whatever.
Stop and get out.
And then, and we get sent to the office, and her mom came, and she was mugging me in the hallway because, let's just call her Tessa. Tessa had scratches on her face, and she just looked all toe up, and I was just like,
boo, like, bitch, bye. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, your daughter is fucking annoying.
and my mom comes, and of course, like, I got suspended. She was upset. She was like, you was fighting over an orange?
Like, no, Mom, it wasn't the orange. It was the nacho.
It was like, we were really fighting over food that day, and honestly, it is so embarrassing. But you know what? Like, she tried me. Like, she really did, and I really had to set her straight. Like, just because I'm small and I'm skinny and I'm little, like, doesn't mean I'm not gonna take you down. Like, but anyway, so that was my story, how I got into a fight over an orange. So if you want to hear any more story time, just go ahead and subscribe, like, or comment below and tell me what you want to hear from me next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.